Hello everyone. In today's video, let us learn about developmental task and mental health of the children. In the paper of childhood and growing up, we have been continuously learning about the various developmental stages of children and what are their developments and what is the role of a teacher in guiding the children. In today's video, we will learn about what is developmental task and about mental health of the children. You know, the adolescent stage, isn't it? The adolescent stage is a very important period in the life history of any child. Whatever they get in the adolescent stage, it reflects on the personality of them in future. So that is why the adolescent stage can be divided into three major headings: early, middle and later. In the early, the child has a question, am I normal? Because they have rapid changes in their body parts, hormonal secretion, different types of emotional changes in them occur. So they think, am I normal? In the middle stage, they come to the question of who am I? And what do I learn, or where do I belong to, what I am learning, what I am doing, is that all right? They get this question at this stage. And in the later stage, they just tend to move where I am going, what is my aim in life, what I have to be. So these three questions determine the stages of their development. So there are many developmental issues related to them. We are going to see them, what is those issues and how they can handle it better. Let us see what is the definition of mental health. You know, health is nothing but a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. So it is nothing but the absence of mental illness. Okay, so when we say mental health, a person can have a positive mental health or a negative mental health. Normally, when we say that any individual can be healthy in physical sense, but not in mental. Okay, sometimes they may get depressed, stressed, or worried much, so that it affects their mental health. When the mental health is affected, it automatically affects their personality, their behavior, the character, and how they look into the life also changes, is it not? They get into various kinds of disorders and mental illness problems. So what is mental health is very important, and it is very important to maintain the mental, as a role of teacher is to maintain a very good mental health among the children in the classroom by giving them more encouragement, motivation, and giving them freedom to tell about their views. Okay, then let us see the definition of mental health. An individual who is able to realize his or her own abilities and can cope up with the normal stressful life, and they can work in a productive manner, and it is also able to they are able to communicate their ideas to the society in a very better way. So if you look at a mental health person, they will be having a very good self-esteem, and they think and feel what kind of situation comes, they are ready to face it, and they know how to handle their stress, and they are able to relate to others in a better way, and they are able to make decisions in life in a better concept. So such kind of person is said to be a mentally healthy person. So if when we have a very good mental health, then we lead a happy life and a peaceful life. We are able to manage the stressful conditions in our life in a better way, and we are tend to become more social with other human beings, isn't it? So this is a mental health. Then let us see the definition which is given by Thrust, having Thrust, about developmental task. What is a task? So we have different types of tasks at different stages of our life. Take for example, when we are young, when we are at age of 1, we are expected that we try to walk, is it not? And if you don't walk, even after 1.5 or something like that, you are not able to walk independently, then the parents take steps, is it not? They can go to a doctor or seek you some physiotherapy to make you walk, is it not? So that is a task at that age. So different ages in life has different tasks. So what is a task? Developmental task arises at one certain period in your life, and the successful completion of which leads to happiness and success in the later task, and the failure leads to unhappiness and social disapproval and difficulty in the later task. So this definition was given by Robert Having-Thrust. So task is nothing but when you achieve a task, how do you feel? You feel happy and enjoy, does it not? And it will motivate towards the next task. So what happens if you get failure in the first task? You immediately withdraw your effort, is it not? So that is a task. So we have different types of tasks at different stages of our life. Then developmental task is what? It is based on the needs of the society, is it not? So not all the majority of the individuals have the similar task when they are growing, but differing upon the needs of the society, the task will vary. And you can see the adolescents are facing a great task to create a stable identity and become a complete and a productive adult in future. And we can see that the developmental task represents our culture, and it is also that it is different for different periods of our life. Next, let's go with what are the different types of tasks which are faced by an adolescent child achieving more mature relationship with boys and girls with their age group, achieving a masculinity or a feminine role in the society, accepting their own physical appearance, achieving emotional independence from parents and other elders, and preparing for marriage and family life, preparing for an economic independency, acquiring values and ethical systems, and desiring and becoming a socially approved person. Okay, then you can see here in the chart we have listed what are the developmental tasks from infancy till the later age, namely your old age. You can see in the infancy, learning to walk, learning to take solid food, learning to talk, learning to control the elimination of the body waste, and learning the sexual modesty and the differences between male and female. When you go to the childhood stage, you should be able to learn some physical skills, and you should be able to develop your attitude. You should get along with your society and the age mate, and you should know appropriate sex role behavior. And when you go to adolescent, we have already known that it's a period of stress and storm, and achieving mature relationship with both the sexes, and then achieving a masculinity or a feminine role, accepting one's own physique, what we have learned already, is it not? And in the early childhood, selecting a soulmate. You need to get married, you need to select a life partner, learning to live with a partner, starting a family, growing up and rearing the children, managing a home. And when you go to middle adulthood, you have to help the society, you have to achieve a social responsibility, you should be satisfactory in your career, and like this we have many responsibility. When you go into an older stage, that is old age, where you should be able to adjust with your decreasing strength in your health, is it not? So we will be losing our strength, health issues will arise, we should be able to cope up with it, and then adjusting the retirement life, towards a retirement life, and adjusting towards the death of either of the life partners, and then meeting the social and civic responsibilities that are there in the society. So this chart gives you what are the developmental tasks at different stages of your life. So it's a continuation of this. You can see the various responsibilities we have at different ages. And then we know that adolescence is a very important period in any individual's life, is it not? So, adolescence is not a disease or a disorder, the period. It's a period of stress and storm. Why do we call it a stress and storm? Because it is a period where they face many problems in their life. They have to cross over it with the help of their guidance of their parents, teachers, and also some role models from their family. If they have very good role models in front, they will be moving towards them. Okay. So it is a time period which is more than, it is more memorable, and it is called as the second decade of your life, and it's a biological and a cultural phenomena which is experienced over time and cultured by all the individual. So adolescence is a period where any individual attains his puberty, that is they are ready to become an adult one, and they attain a sexual maturity, and they acquire mature thinking and planning. And here is a stage where they develop their identity in terms of personal, sexual, vocational, and moral attitudes. Now we can see in this picture the different age groups of individuals are sitting here, and you can see they are mostly, or I can say they are more addicted towards different types of social media like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, everything. They are involved in that. So they enjoy, the adolescent is very much enjoying the social media, and it's does it have an impact upon their personality? Yes. Social media has a very great impact upon the personality of the adolescent. You can see when you look at the statistics, how many adolescents use the WhatsApp, Facebook and other thing, you can see more than the teens are utilizing more in amount, and you can see they use more amount of Facebook, WhatsApp status, because they always want to update themselves with the latest trends, fashion and news. So they always they are very active in the social media. And you can see according to a survey which was taken, you can see the teenagers are mostly involved in the social media, and more than 22% of the teenagers log into their favorite social media site more than 10 times a day. And you can see more than half of the adolescents log into the social media site more than once in a day. And 75% of the teenagers now, I think now the number would have increased due to corona. You can see 75%. It's I think it's almost, it will be 99% of the teenagers now own their cell phone, because they have to go for the classes, attend online classes, submit their assignments, so many works. Okay, so they are more entitled. So morning when they get up itself, they get acquitted towards a cell phone, and they end up their day with cell phones or mobile or laptop or whatever it is. Okay, and you can see this social media has many negative parts like cyberbullying, online harassment, and the influence of the advertisement. So it affects them a lot. It affects their character, behavior, and they become more depressed and stressed. They compare themselves with unwanted things and make their life more miserable. And you can see the negative impact. It is not only going to affect their behavior alone, it affects their health also. The radiation affects their uh, health system. Eye problems comes more often for them, and you can see they are more distracted, and they don't get into the things. They cannot they have a reduction in their physical abilities, and they don't concentrate much. And you can see the another common problem which is prevailing among the adolescents is the obesity. They have more than two-thirds of the adolescents are found to be more overweight or obese, because they tend to have sitting over the mobile phone or stressful life, and they eat those days the food habits were very healthy, but now due to fast food and other thing, they are overweight. And you can see gang formation, usage of drugs, violence, addiction, so many other social evils also occur to these adolescent children, and that's why this period is called as a period of stress and storm. And you can see another problem which is available there, which is prevailing now more, is juvenile delinquency, which is nothing but where the children below the age of 16 who commit crimes and mistakes are put into, or not sent to jail, instead they are sent to the reformatory schools, so, to mold them better. Okay, so that is the juvenile delinquency. You can see nowadays young children are committed in stealing, kidnapping, theft, and sometimes even in murders, because they wanted to get more money, fame, and other thing. They are influenced by the social media much, and also the need of drugs, and addict, they become addict to those things. So there arises more number of juvenile delinquency among the adolescent age. And when we look into the present scenario of the childhood and adolescence in India, the common problems which are prevailing in the child is that child labor and poverty, malnutrition, obesity, sexual harassment, and many psychiatric problems. When you compare the adolescent, you can see their needs are different. Their primary needs or the physiological needs are satisfied or not satisfied, means they tend to go to different path in a bad company. And then their socio-psychological needs also to be fulfilled. Their need for love, security, that should be guaranteed within the family, in the school environment, and also among the friendship circle. And you can see these are the pictures which depicts the adolescent at the present moment. You can see many juvenile delinquents, drug addicts, and they cause many accidents also. They take the drug and go, and they wanted themselves to be more updated. They make themselves to be more fashionable, and sometimes it spoils their behavior also. And you can see here the adolescent, how they wanted to become. They wanted to be very updated in their clothing, hairstyle, nail art, body art, cosmetics, and so many hairstyle also they just try out on seeing the social medias. I hope now you're clear with what is mental health and the developmental task, and about the present scenario of adolescent in India. Thank you.